Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Nancy Drew, Sea of Darkness.
The year was 1783 when lucky fissures opened and vomited fire and smoke onto the land. Thousands perished immediately into the madness, and the sky grew dark and even foreign lands were covered. We called those times the mist hardships, and in that darkness the people of Skipbrot struggled to survive. One night, a ship came crashing into harbor. It was the Heerlijkheid. Captain Lawrence and his crew were rescued and taken in.
That's it? Okay. Oh wait, I see. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. How much money do we have? We should have enough for batteries.
Once ashore, Lawrence explained that he carried with him a mountain of golden treasure. He promised to share it along with his ship's food supplies in exchange for shelter until winter's end. That winter was darker than ever. No stars shone, and soon even the supplies on the Heerlijkheid ran thin. But even in the middle of that hardship, love bloomed. For Lawrence had fallen in love with Alda, the daughter of the town's founding family. Soon, Lawrence and Alda were wed, and soon after that, the marriage bore a baby girl. Eventually, the poisoned water drew away from the shores, and the fish returned to Skipbrot. Thanks to Lawrence, many more people had survived than in neighboring towns. The townspeople wanted to rebuild their home. They needed money, and fast. They needed the treasure Lawrence had promised them.
Okay.
But Lawrence explained that he would need to sail somewhere else in order to retrieve his promised treasure. The townspeople called Lawrence a liar. They accused him of trying to escape with his new wife and child. They grew angrier and angrier. Soon, a fight had broken out. When the dust cleared, the townspeople looked in horror at what they had done. Alda was no longer breathing. The townspeople carried a heavily injured Lawrence into the inn, intending to banish him once he had recovered from his wounds. But he too passed away, leaving only a diary for his young daughter. That daughter eventually grew, married, and bore a daughter of her own, and so on. Today, Elizabeth is the only remaining descendant of the original Captain Lawrence. But the fabled treasure Lawrence spoke of was never found.
Oh, what a sad story.
Okay. This thing that took a turn. Is that clickable? No. Okay. Well, we have gas now. Where's the gas? Oh, wait. Hold on. We should buy batteries first. Batteries are on this side. Sweet. I just instantly put them in. I'm assuming... Yeah, okay. The money went down. Figured we'd need that. Alright. Now the gas. Gas is on this side. Oh god.
That should do it for the fuel tank.
Okay. Okay. It wouldn't let me go one way, so I could literally only go this way.
Locked. I guess he would lock his front door.
Okay, so I have no reason to
Who's there?
Gunner!
go to the ice
What are
cabins.
you doing?
Got in fish for Elizabeth. What's wrong, Fiske? You look like a giant man just threatened you with... Oh. Well then, back to Gotting.
This guy. Okay. We need to go visit Elizabeth. I took a step too far. Oh, no. Turn around. Turn around.
Blaseth.
Has anyone checked Magnus's cabin?
No. I wanted to.
But you didn't? Or can't?
Soren won't let anyone up there.
His cabin might give me a lead on his location. Can you help me find a way in?
No, this town takes care of its own. Our problems are ours, no one else's.
So you and Soren work together?
Yes, we both run the festival. But people are not happy. They dislike him.
I'm definitely sensing some of that. Why?
Not one of us. He doesn't know our stories. No shared memories.
He seems like a decent person, though. He's done a lot to help the town, at least.
Being his friend has a price here. You're either outside or inside in Skiprot. You cannot stand in the doorway. You will be driven out. We are not like Reykjavik, like a big city.
Sounds like people are trying to get rid of him. Ruining the festival would be a great way to do that, wouldn't it?
Your words, not mine. Regardless, he is welcome in my home and at my pub. I cannot always go against the town, but I can offer a warm meal and a listening ear.
I'm really sorry to hear about your and Magnus's breakup.
It hardly matters anymore.
I don't want to pry, but if you want to talk about it, I'm here.
Here's one for your case file. I've known Magnus all my life. We dated 4 years. The winters are long and dark. We found each other in that darkness, but then he went through hard times. He became obsessed over the ship. His world narrowed, and soon there was no room left for me. That's the end of it.
Okay.
I heard something about your family line in connection to the ship. Do you feel you have a claim to it?
It's true. The ship is mine, and everything on it. My great-great-great-great-grandfather was the original captain.
So what did you think of the restoration project then?
She is a beautiful ship, truly. But her history is stained with blood. Even though the treasure is rightfully mine, this fairy tale chasing business seems wrong. I thought the restoration would unite the town, but all it's done is drive us further apart.
Okay. Like in the old stories, kind of killed the... They killed your great-great-great-great-grandfather and grandmother.
So, technically, if the treasure were to be found, it would belong to you.
Family. People. That's what matters. The rest is useless noise.
I heard the story about your family.
I grew up with so much anger. I couldn't believe people would do that to one another.
People do strange things when money's on the line. I think they could bury the hatchet and move on. I guess not.
Nothing is ever buried here. Just sleeping, and sometimes it awakens in unexpected ways.
So, what's behind the mystery door?
Just an old broom closet?
Can I see?
No.
Not even a hint?
Go away.
Damn it.
So, you've come back.
Yes, because I have other questions to ask you.
Can you tell me about the festival sound system?
It's been broken for a week.
Soren told me he was manning the sound system on the morning the Heerlijkheid crashed.
What? But that's not possible. There was no sound that day.
Sounds like we've got an alibi that doesn't quite match up. You spend a lot of time here. Don't you have somewhere else to be?
No, I'm still on festival duty. In case of a ship emergency, I'm responsible. This vessel is an antique. Things break suddenly, and it's hard to hear the alarm from the harbor.
I see. Interesting. Later.
Bye now.
Okay. Oh. Oh, so.
I'll need to find something to help translate these first.
Music book. Do you have anything to translate? Also, I do not know what to do with these sketch pieces, so... Okay. So we can't do anything with that yet, then. So I'm gonna have to talk to Soren.
Can I help?
Yes, you may. Let me into the cabin.
Have you always lived here?
For 12 years in total now. 2 before university, 10 after.
Others seem to think of you as an outsider. Gunner especially.
Oh, for the love of... I was born 10 miles away!
And that means you don't live here?
To him, yes. To everyone, yes. It's preposterous. In their minds, I'll never be from Skipbrot because I wasn't born here. Upper secondary school was a nightmare with these people.
I may not know much about Skipbrot, but there are lots of unpleasant people in my line of work. Sometimes persistence helps.
Oh, I've tried. I've bent over backwards to put on this festival for them, and yet no one invites me out. I'm not welcome at the pub. Spending my birthday alone is getting to be a real downer.
I sense some bad blood between you and Gunner.
It's more like Gunner dumping bad blood onto me, repeatedly, while laughing. I try to be patient, given his history, but what a Neanderthal, that one. I can't reason with a man who only speaks fist. Between you and me, he's never been the same since that terrible crash years ago.
What happened to him?
Well, I don't know that it's my place to speak of it, but his boat sank to the bottom of the bay, and he hasn't sailed since. Now he stays locked up in that pub of his.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the treasure rumor?
Ah, the treasure. X marks the headache. When I heard someone wanted to seriously search for it, I was overjoyed. Maybe I'd stop hearing about it for once. I sold the exploration rights in exchange for Ms. Silva funding the ship rebuild.
Do you have any interest in the treasure?
Certainly. All of us have tried looking for it, even Gunner, though he'll deny it. Alas, I cannot speak for my treasure hunting abilities. Though I often go scavenging for lost artifacts in the hillsides, I have yet to succeed in finding anything aboard the Heerlijkheid.
Were people upset you sold the exploration rights?
Oh, absolutely rabid, especially Gunner. But I've long since learned that they'll hate anything I do. If I so much as cough in the wrong direction, I've got a mob of angry citizens on my porch. So enough with their complaints. If they feel such rage about it, they can come talk it out with me over a nice cuppa. They won't, of course.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Did you lock Magnus's cabin?
Yes. No one should be going in there until the authorities search everything.
Why not call the police?
Believe me, I want to, but I live life one step away from an angry mob on my doorstep. Why do you think I stay in the culture center?
I don't mind getting in trouble. What if I help you? I'll call them up myself.
Nancy, please. If you were to do that, you'd be tarred and feathered faster than you can say, Eja fjättla joku. In these parts, vigilante efforts are very much the norm. Even if the police were to come in, no one would talk. I hate to admit it, but it's up to the two of us to crack this case.
I'll let you go.
Bye now.
Okay. Can you...
I could use a little space, Nancy.
But, the cabin. The cabin. Okay. Actually, I remember there's the radio key.
Is that Gunner? So much for never returning to the sea. But where's he sneaking off to?
Was there anything here that I can look at? No. There we go, radio key. Just get this out of my inventory.
Hello? Hello? No one's there.
Magnus? Magnus, is that you?
Guess again.
Uh-oh.
Who is this?
Wait, I can explain. I didn't know he was going to go missing, and okay, so I haven't filled out all the daily logs for the guy in months, and yes, okay, so I napped through all of the training videos, but I didn't mean to, and I guess what I'm saying is please don't fire me.
I'm not here to fire you.
So you're not working with my boss?
Nope.
Oh man, that's a relief. Well then, this is Control Tower number 32, Operator Alex Lintrong speaking.
Hi, Alex. I'm Nancy. What's all this about the daily logs and a missing person?
Magnus. He's gone, isn't he? I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to get in trouble.
What did you hear?
Some pretty messed up stuff. I don't know if I can tell you.
Why not?
Whoever took him, they might come after me too. And if my boss finds out someone went missing on my watch and I didn't report it, look, I need this internship. If I get fired here, I'll be a barista until I die. I'm allergic to coffee, man. I can't go back. I can't go back to that life.
Alex,
Okay.
slow down and stay calm. I need your help. If what you're saying is true, Magnus might be in serious danger. But you don't have to handle this alone.
Okay, I heard Magnus calling in early morning, same as always, just to say hi around 6. Then we started chatting, just like we always do. He was excited about the ship he was piloting. He said it was his baby. He started pulling into Skipbrot Harbor. I heard a voice on board, He went to go check it out, left the radio on. I heard shouting, fighting, then nothing. Just silence.
That's not good. I think this investigation just went from missing persons to abduction.
It's dark out there, and the water's cold. But I know he didn't go on his own. That's why I'm keeping my head down.
Could you hear anything Magnus said?
Something about the ship. That's all I got. I was too scared. I hope he's okay.
What can you tell me about Magnus?
He's totally weird. Good weird. Not serial killer weird. He's one of those people who rarely speaks, but when they do, it's the most interesting thing you've heard in days. He bottles up thoughts and distills them.
Oh, interesting. What did you mean by daily logs earlier?
There are these logs I'm supposed to fill out whenever a vessel passes through us.
So, are they filled out?
Kind of. I turned one sheet into an homage to my relationship with my mom, another into the super cool drawing of a whale. I haven't been keeping tabs on vessels as well as I should be.
Okay.
How cool are we talking?
The coolest! I actually stapled it to my cubicle wall, and regardless, I don't have any records of Magnus going through our waters.
Okay.
Have you met Dagny?
Is that the super mercenary one? Always freezing, kinda sassy?
Sounds like her.
She used to call me all the time. Always tried to get information about Magnus's plans to come in and out of harbor. Joke's on her. I'm so disorganized, I can't match my sock colors, let alone keep records of Magnus's charting. She always wanted to know when he'd be gone. I never told her, obviously.
What was she trying to do in his absence?
No clue. But I did some internet stalking on her, one of my many talents. I found out she's wanted in the States for skimming some cash off a treasure find in the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, that explains why she's been hanging around in Iceland, I guess. Who are you?
Just a lowly undergrad assigned to a cubicle, a pair of headphones, and a computer. I'm here on an internship for my maritime psychology degree. My parents said I'd never find a paying job. Shows them. Me and Magnus, we were kind of buddies. We never met or anything, but whenever he'd radio in, he always wanted to chat. Not a lot of people want to chat with the intern.
Are you from around here?
Nope. Massachusetts.
So, what are you doing here?
Whoa. Deep. I gotta think about that one. What are any of us doing in this crazy messed up world, you know?
No, in Iceland, in a control tower, that stuff.
Oh, that. I work in the harbor controller's office. I keep track of ship movement and speak with anyone taking a ship to harbor in Iceland.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what is maritime psychology?
What on earth is a maritime psychology degree?
I have a 30-page thesis answering exactly that question, but it can all be boiled down to 2 words. Sailor feelings.
Oh, interesting. Can you tell me about Elizabeth?
Ah, the infamous Seta.
Seta?
It means cutie.
Oh, a pet name.
I know, total barf, right? The hours I spent listening to that guy alternatively complain about her and pine for her. I could write novels. Talk about star-crossed lovers.
They've broken up now.
Yeah, that's the last thing he told me before he went missing. The longer I talk, the more suspicious that sounds.
What do you know about Soren?
That guy who runs the festival?
Yes.
He's worked with us a few times. Always seems like there's something just under the surface with that one. Cheerful and yet angry. Or bitter. Like he was holding something back. They say Icelanders never forget a grudge.
They do.
And by they, I actually just mean me.
Any other information for me?
Not really. Mostly I just kick it in this cubicle and keep my tall ship's lifestyle blog updated. It's called Ship Facts. Want to hear about it?
Well, sure. Educate me.
Okay, Ship Fact. The forecastle on a ship refers to the upper forward deck of a sailing ship, but it's pronounced forecastle.
Why's that?
Try pronouncing it like an English sailor with no formal education. Forecastle. Forecastle. Over time it whittled down. Get it?
Hey, that's pretty neat.
Okay,
I need a way to distract someone on board this ship.
So you can do what exactly?
Snoop through their stuff?
Hey, at least you're honest about it. Acceptance is the first step to healing. Yeah, I can help.
What do I do?
Hold up, Klepto. I've got a favor to ask first.
Okay, name your price.
There's a lighthouse near Skipbrook. You can probably see it from town. But the light's busted right now. If you can get up there and fix that light, it means I can stay here at HQ with my cup of tea and giant snuggle blanket.
I'll give it a whirl.
My cell number is 978-555-0139. Give me a call when you're standing in front of the light. I'll tell you what to do next.
I'll let you go.
Bye!
there is a lighthouse. I have not seen this lighthouse at all. Where is this lighthouse? Oh no, hold on. Need to see if I can talk. No, oh my god. Okay, go. Why? Here, yes, I just want to talk to her, please.
I have nothing for you.
Okay. Good to know. You can't follow. No, damn it. So, where's this lighthouse? She said there's a lighthouse near... Do you know?
I could use a little space, Nancy.
Yeah, everyone wants space. A lighthouse. Where in the world is this lighthouse?
Just the girl I wanted to see.
Okay.
Elizabeth seems like she's withholding information.
She still seems pretty intense about Magnus as far as I can tell. And she thinks the treasure belongs to her. I've seen some exes do some pretty wild things when they're going through the stages of grief. That's why when I end a relationship, I just move to a different continent and change my phone number. So much easier than doing the whole breakup thing.
That must be exhausting.
Let's just say I don't really do mailing addresses anymore.
Okay.
So, say there is a treasure. What was it doing on the ship in the first place?
Who knows? Who cares? Money's money.
It just seems fishy is all.
It's Iceland. The economy runs on fish.
Bye-bye.
See ya, Drew.
Okay, I thought you were gonna ask me for some sort of favor or something.
I have a space bubble. You're violating it.
Okay. Oh, he's already back.
Speak up now.
Soren told me about your boat crash.
He will pay for a wagon tongue.
Who told me isn't important.
Oh, my little fisker, but it is. Soren is not one of us. He is an outsider, born 10 miles away, a stranger.
10 miles away and he's a stranger forever? Well, that seems unfair to Soren.
Unfair means nothing. You think because a culture is unfair, it will change for you? That is not the world. That is not Skipbrot.
I saw you taking a dinghy out.
Fishing trip.
You told me you gave up being on the water for good.
It wasn't me. It was my brother, the other Gunnar. He,
Gunnar.
Oh, curse the shark bite. I was looking for the treasure, but so far, only empty hands.
You sure about that?
Leave me in peace!
Okay. I need more money. Well, do I need more money? I want more money. Airport, bank, bathroom. Bed is rum. Bedroom is a completely different word. Book, boot, stigvel. Camera, mundavel. Cars, bill. Castle, I think castle is actually somewhat easy to remember. Chair, stole, like stool, I guess. Clock is kluka. Computer is tuva. Desk is scriboro. Hat is that. Hatter. Hospital is... why am I even trying to pronounce it? This is not gonna go. Jacket's Jackie. Bukasven. Fasmi. Mobile phone. Restaurant. Rucksack is basically backpack. School is schoolie. Shirt. Kind of looks like skirt. Shoes. A skirt is kind of looks like pills. And suitcase for Aska. Supermarkets. Tables Bora. Watches Tables Bora. Airports Flugvolle. Bauhebegi. Mundeville. This one I'm gonna have a bit harder time to remember. Did I just read this one? Okay, well I know this one is Farsimi. This one's skirt. Damn, I mixed them up. Okay. Oh, easy. Jacket. Hat. There's a watch. Bank. Backpack. Restaurant. Okay. Some money back. What? I already did this. I already did this. Why? Why? Airport. Fine. Suitcase. Bedroom is this one. Book. Oh, right. Next. Skirt. Kluka clock. Backpack. School. A tova. There's the watch. Restaurant. Shoes. There we go. Okay. Can't believe it made me repeat. Alright. So the question for me is where... I guess the only thing I can think is to travel... Okay. Okay, not quite what I was thinking we would be doing. How come I can go? Whoa, that is, what is, why is it like that? What
It's
the?
a glove.
Okay.
Wonder who it belongs to.
I thought that was a hand. I thought that was a hand. Wait, does it have a name on it? No, it's just the brand name. Just some sound effects, nothing's going on. Where is this? She said there is a... Right? Like, where am I supposed to find... She says it's near the town. Oh, you know what? I need to fix the boat in order to get there. That's what's going on.
I'll need to find something to help translate these first.
Is there a book in the tour guide place?
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, crinkle.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh my god, I need more money. I need more money in order to do that. Iceland at a glance. Situated at the edge of the Arctic Circle, Iceland's population is relatively small at just over 300,000, with the majority living in and around the really modern capital city of Reykjavik. Travelers can drive the ring road to visit small fishing villages along the coastal fringes, though travelers straying off the main road will frequently find themselves in need of an all-terrain vehicle. The island's interior remains wild, a visual delight of ice fields, waterfalls, glaciers, mountains, and volcanic features. Vikings arrived in the 19th century as the first settlers in Iceland. The Icelandic sagas, a compilation of narratives filled with their tales of epic battles and daily life, are widely acknowledged as a masterpiece of the Middle Ages. Modern-day Icelanders are still able to read and comprehend the original text, as the Icelandic language has changed little since the time the sagas were written. Tourist season peaks around mid-June through August, and visitors are treated to days with no complete darkness in early summer. Local businesses and tour groups offer the widest range of activities during this time, but travelers looking to lower vacation costs and avoid the crowds should consider visiting during the off-season. The nearly endless summer days result from Iceland's location at the edge of the Arctic Circle, but it also means winter days with as little as 4 hours of daylight. The long nights provide a perfect backdrop for the Aurora Borealis, one of Iceland's top tourist attractions. Numerous tours are available for winter visitors who wish to view the ethereal swirling greens and blues in person. Despite its location near the Arctic Circle, winters in Iceland are relatively mild due to the warm waters. Off the warm waters of the offshore Gulf Stream, winter temperatures average right around freezing point, making Iceland typically warmer than New York during the same months. Day-to-day weather can be unpredictable, though, and visitors should be prepared for any type of weather during their stay. It is frequently said that if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Iceland is a destination for travelers wishing to experience an unforgettable vacation. With a rich culture, rugged natural beauty, traditional culinary delights, and a unique blend of the modern with the rural. There's something for everyone in the land of fire and ice. Here we go. Basic vocabulary. Okay. Hello, goodbye. This is what we need here. Yeah, I am going to take a picture of this because I just don't want to have to be continually referring to the book every single time. Okay. The majority of Icelanders are patronymics, names derived from their father instead of surnames. So if Finnur has a son named Jens and a daughter named Katla, then their names would be Jens Finnersson and Katla Finnersson-Dotter. Women keep their names when they marry, and local phone books are alphabetized by first names. Interesting. Okay. So.
The motor's intact, but I'll need to replace the spark plugs and cables.
Alright, so we have this word here. I'm assuming that just refers to the 19... Because we have this dinghy planted here. 16... Oh, this is actually somewhat different. 16 is the... So this here is reading 19, but then standard recommended voltages. Okay. And what do you... Tolf, if I can find it, is 12. Okay, so is it like... Ah, okay. So 1916, 9. If I can find 9 again. 9, I think 9 is pretty easy to remember actually. And the other one, new should be 9. So pretend is what, 13? 13. So we have Atta, 8, 12, 8, 12. I'm actually going to write this down so I don't have to constantly keep referring to 8, 12. Fem is is 5. New is 9. This one is 4. 2 is 10. Tiber. I sort of can't find unless it's not. Maybe that's not. Maybe that's a V. Ah, this is 2. Wait, is that 2? Okay, and then SJO is 7. There we go. Okay, that's all I need. So. And is it like we bring it over here? Oh, I see. So red, black. Okay. And the number order we need is 16, 69, 1913. 69, 1913. 16, 9, 19. So 10. It's 19 right there. Uh, 12. Oh, 4. 18.5 is 13. Okay. So 16, 9, 13. There we go.
It's working. Don't know whose boat this is, but I'll just borrow it for a little while.
Well, Nancy, you're you're quite upfront about this suddenly. All right, we've made it. Sorry, I always want to like check if that is something clickable. Okay.
Are you in front of that lighthouse bulb yet?
Not quite yet.
Then stop calling me, weirdo.
Okay. I think next set we'll make sure to call.
Locked. Can't fix anything until I get inside.
Seriously?
Still haven't. Can't check. Did that? Haven't done that. Can't check that off yet.
Got the radio
Can't
working.
check that off yet.
Who has the keys for the lighthouse? Oh my god. I'm trying. Please just let me.
I've nothing for you.
Okay. I've still yet to figure out, because I have these sketch pieces, but where do I use them on? Music book, toys, clues, pins, notes, flashlight, guidebook, souvenirs.
I could use a little space, Nancy.
Okay, just trying to see who can I talk to about the lighthouse. I doubt it's you.
I have a
but
space bubble.
Yeah.
You're violating it.
I'm gonna check just in case, but I really doubt it.
Run along, girl.
Okay, yeah. So. It's locked. Neither there is something there for me to be able to Of course, they weren't going to make this easy on me, were they? Alright, so next set we're going to call Ned. I'm going to stay in this lighthouse here and call Ned. Either way, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!